This isn't exactly the video that I was anticipating to be responding to so soon, but whatever. You can already tell by the like to dislike ratio. Oh boy.
Wait a second, do they bring dislike box on YouTube,
No, I have.
or do you just have an extension?
Yeah, I have an extension.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube is going to be bringing back dislikes any goddamn time soon, unfortunately.
If YouTube allows people like this on their site, no, they're not going to be bringing back dislikes.
Yeah, unfortunately. But, this is definitely going to be a bit of a longer one here. 22 minutes. We're in for the long haul with this.
I'm RG, this is The Average One Gaming, and we'll go ahead and dive right into things. I want to let you know right off top that there is a part of this video that will be disturbing, and I will tell you right before that portion of the video comes up, but
I genuinely wonder how disturbing it really is. I mean, considering this guy seems to freak out over the idea of trans people existing, I could only imagine what his definition of disturbing really is.
This is the same person that in his last video said that the image of a lightning bolt was, what, satanic or something?
Yeah, that's the same exact guy that in the last video that I made, he said that a lightning bolt was satanic, and throwing up the rock on hand sign is apparently satanic as well.
Yeah, so more than likely it's going to be something similar where he finds another symbol that he's completely taking either out of context or just, I don't even know, because with the lightning bolt thing, that's not just out of context, it's just, I hate to say it, but it's a bit stupid. It's not really satanic at all. I don't even think it's used in any real satanic, well, any actual satanic symbols.
Yeah. And here's the thing, I've actually watched Mischief's video covering his fucking Hi-Fi Rush corkboard conspiracy theory that he made. So I at least know some of the context, and if I feel like something seems to be off with whatever he seems to be presenting, I'll have to pull that video up and actually show it off. Because this guy genuinely feels like the kind of person that will probably start cutting context.
a couple weeks ago I made a video about the video game Hi-Fi Rush. It's an Xbox title, and in that video I was describing some of the subliminal satanic imagery in the game that's right in front of your face, but you don't recognize it. Now there is another YouTuber by the name of Mischief who's made a video about my video, pretty much saying it's crazy and all this type of stuff. And the way I found out about this is I got a tweet about it, and I'm not gonna say who tweeted me because I get attacked here a lot on my channel, and I don't want nobody going and antagonizing that person.
What do you mean attacked on your goddamn channel? Are you talking about the fact that your videos get ratioed into oblivion?
Also, he said that he's not going to point them out because he gets attacked.
Yeah, and that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the people that are attacking you are not going to go after the person that is also attacking you.
Nah, so
also,
already, it's already giving me red flags because something is telling me that, you know, it's not that someone sent it to him, it's that he managed to come across that video at some point, and he got so butthurt he felt the need to actually make a video responding to it.
Yeah, and also, gosh, I'm pretty sure you've already told me about Mischief's video, and from what I've heard about it, I'm probably going to go watch it after this, but it's not an attack on it. It's basically just saying, hey, a lot of the stuff doesn't really make that much sense.
It's quite literally just the epitome of, like, modern commentary. It's basically just giving critique and pointing out really stupid things where stupid things happen.
So he shouldn't be upplaying it and being like, "Oh no, it's an attack on me." It's not.
Yeah,
Dude,
usually the kinds of people that state that a commentary video that's just critiquing them and calling their like points just complete nonsense or whatever, the kinds of people that call those videos like an attack are usually the most sensitive pussies on the internet.
I want to tell you thank you for sending me that video, and the only reason I'm addressing that is because I can use it as a way to further the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Because otherwise he can say whatever he want to say and I'm gonna just keep on going, because my energy, whatever energy I put towards him, could instead be put towards me making a video furthering the message of the gospel. Now
what?
That, God, why does it sound like a Jehovah's Witness?
I have absolutely no idea, and honestly, everything that just came out of his mouth was just fucking word salad.
I mean, if you actually are trying to spread the word of Jesus, this probably isn't the way to do it, man.
Yeah.
This is giving you just a really bad name in the community, attacking a game that a lot of people well, honestly find fun. I haven't gotten to play it myself, but I've viewed it a little bit, and it looks pretty neat.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It looks like the kind of game that I would probably get a kick out of playing.
Keep this in mind as we go. At minute marker 9:25, 9 minutes 25 seconds in his video, he says that him not even believing in God knows more about the Bible than a religious fanatic. And the subject matter of his video was me, so he was referring to me as a religious fanatic. So essentially he's saying he knows more about the Bible than me.
Which, surprisingly enough, ends up turning out to be true if you've watched Mischief's video.
I hate to say it, being religious doesn't mean that you know more about the Bible. In fact, it is more often than not religious people that actually take it out of context and use it for their own gain.
Yeah, exactly.
It's people that aren't religious going in, looking at the Bible and saying, no, it's clearly in this context. You can't just take stuff out of context.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, granted, that doesn't mean that all religious people go out and do that. I know there's quite a few really nice religious people that I've met, but you can't just say, oh, because he's not religious, he doesn't know about as much about the Bible. The Bible's a book. Anyone can read it and understand it. It takes more of a certain person to actually look through and, like, critically read it.
Now, in his video,
What?
remember, this is the guy who said he knows so much about the Bible, even more than me. He said that transsexuality is not in the Bible. Are you telling me that I have to tell you that transsexuality is homosexuality? Like I have to tell you that? Are you telling me that you can be looking at something and all somebody got to do is slap a different name on it, and now all of a sudden it's unrecognizable to you? You can't tell what you're looking at no more?
First of all, how does this exactly prove what point you're currently saying? And also, second of all, I've seen this footage actually floating around on Twitter, and, like, the thing is that, like, people are pointing out that this, like, event itself isn't, like, normally supposed to be for children, and the kinds of people that did bring their children to this, like, probably should be looked into, okay? Like, even trans people are looking at this and just going like, why would they bring their kids to this? This is not, like, why?
I have not actually seen much about this event, so I don't know entirely what's going on. However, I do know, of course, that there's always going to be a few bad eggs in every single community.
Yeah, no
shit. That does, unfortunately, include the trans community, but that's the thing. It's a few bad eggs. The exact same thing could be said about religion. There's religious fanatics that go out and hurt people because they believe in their said religion, and to the point that it is considered extremism.
Yeah. By the way, do you also want to know one other thing that this man is deciding to basically completely cut out in terms of the context? These aren't trans people. These are drag queens.
So this does not prove his point.
This doesn't fucking prove his point whatsoever, because these are literally cis men dressing up like this.
There was a few earlier in the video. I think there's, oddly enough, I'm pretty sure if you back up like a few seconds, there's a kid playing with a watermelon.
So the kids aren't even fucking paying attention to begin with.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, the kids don't give a shit. And then there's like this one baby right here that probably doesn't even have the ability to form memories yet, so it's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that...
I mean, it's still weird that you would bring your kids to that, but at the end of the day, like, who gives a fuck?
Weird.
Honestly, here's the thing, I wouldn't put this on the performers, I would put it on the parents that decide to bring their kids to this.
No, the performers are just being paid. They can't I don't think they can just say, no, I don't want to perform for this crowd. I don't really think they can. It's sort of the same thing as customer service. You can't just go to the customer and say, fuck off, but it's like, you need to at least be courteous.
Yeah, they're just, like, doing their own thing for this crowd, and, like, the fact that some parents apparently thought that they would just, like, bring their kids here, that's on the parents. The fact that you're attacking a group that literally has no control over what other people do is just dumb.
Slap a different name on it, and now all of a sudden it's unrecognizable to you. You can't tell what you're looking at no more. Are you telling me that's where you are? That is what this dude said. The Bible clearly condemns homosexuality. It says it's an abomination. It says, be not deceived, the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. And it goes on to list a bunch of sins, and effeminate, meaning homosexuality, is one of those sins that it...
What?
I don't think it says any of that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say any of that.
Yeah, exactly. And also, effeminate. How does that relate to... What?
Doesn't that mean that all women are going to hell?
I have no fucking clue at this point. It's genuinely just, like the connections aren't adding up here. You're like
Jesus said that when they were created male and female. What God brings together, let no man put asunder, essentially saying that God established the rule at the beginning for marriage. He established it at the creation of man. That rule is male and female. What God bring together, let no man put asunder. The rule was set at the beginning of man's time here.
So he's unironically using the whole, oh, but God created a man and a woman, completely disregarding the fact that the woman was quite literally created from, like, you know, a dude. So it's more or less God cloning someone and then deciding to fucking change the gender.
On earth. That rule is to stay for the rest of man's time. What God bring together, let no man put asunder. And this dude here is saying that transsexuality is not in the Bible. Are you telling me that a man who wants to go have his private part cut off so that he can pretend that he is a woman, so that he can go back and have sex with another man, that's not homosexuality?
You're right, it isn't, especially if the person that went through the surgery, which, mind you, isn't literally lopping someone's cock off, okay? That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Even though just saying this is kind of like me trying to scream at a brick wall telling them why aren't you fucking moving? But, you know...
Well, you would have more luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably have more luck with that because at least I would probably develop the fucking Dragonborn shout from that. I don't know. But, like... but, like, you know... If like, that person who was originally a dude, okay, and they went through all the different steps, they went through all the counseling and whatnot, and they decided to go through with the surgery in order to become comfortable with how they genuinely feel like they are, first of all, that's not homosexuality, because now they are a completely different fucking gender at the end of the day.
Yeah. So,
what, is this guy going to... Well, I guess I'm probably going to be in the clear, considering the fact that my current boyfriend hasn't gone through any surgeries yet, so I guess I'm in the fucking clear. I don't know, I guess according to this guy, it's fine.
First things first, you don't lop off someone's penis. That's not how gender reassignment surgery works. Second of all, they don't pretend to be a woman. They are a woman then.
Yes.
The whole way that the whole way that, god damn it, now he's got me messed up.
God damn it, no!
The whole way that, no, I'm going to the other side. The whole way that being transgender works is that essentially when you're born, you're almost like, you're...
Honestly, like, from what I've heard,
depending on the situation, you are one gender trapped in the body that is a different gender.
Yeah.
So, when you have that gender reassignment surgery done, you are then the correct gender.
Yeah.
And the thing
is that not every single trans person usually even, like, goes through, like, all the different surgeries. Usually they just only go through either one, or they don't do any at all, and, you know, they just, like, do something else.
It's just acceptance. Sometimes it's just acceptance. They just realize, you know what, I'm in the wrong gender of body, but you know what, whatever, that's fine. Also, the third thing I wanted to mention, then this might just tick them off, they might, once they do become, like, fully a woman, not fully a woman, that sounds wrong. If you are transgender and you don't want to go through any of the surgeries, you are whatever gender that you are.
Gender is a fucking social thing, okay? It's not a fucking biological thing at the end of the day.
Gender is a myth.
Literally, yeah, pretty much. It was created by us, and we can break it down, okay?
And the video that you saw playing in the background, it may be over by now, I'm not sure, but that video was of these people, transsexual people, performing in front of little kids.
Once again, first of all, it wasn't trans people. Those are drag queens. Completely different fucking thing. And also,
second of all, it's on the it's on the fault of the people who brought the children there.
Yeah. Second of all, it's on the patrons for bringing their goddamn kids there.
Those were little kids that these people are performing in front. These are grown people perverting little kids. I don't care who you are. You can believe in God or not believe in God. Children should not be exposed to that type of stuff. And these are the people that he wants to defend and that he wants to promote. I will tell you this. This is an image of his YouTube page. This was when I was watching his video. Top right corner, because trans lives matter. He wants you to donate to the transsexual cause.
I mean, yeah, that's a good cause to donate to.
And here's the thing, this is like, this is the Trevor Project, which is for, like, not just trans people, but, like, people like, you know, myself and you. Like, it's for, you know, all of us. It's to, like, give us support, and that's literally it.
For everyone, okay. Yeah, so that is actually a good cause.
Yeah, it's a genuinely good cause. And no, it's not transsexuals, it's transgenders. Please get your head out of the fucking 80s, you dumb shit.
Alright, well...
But not all trans people want to do stuff like that in front of kids and everything like that. And that may, and I'm sure that's the case. I can easily see not all people want to do that type of stuff in front of kids.
So then why in the fuck are you overgeneralizing the entire community, you dumbass?
Yeah, once again, it's just going to be an overgeneralization. This has been one Also, actually, now that I think about it, he did mention multiple instances. He has not shown any of those other instances. There's no list of sources or anything. You just say...
Let me actually check his description. Let me see here. Is there... Okay, it is a link to what appears to be another conspiracy video. Another conspiracy video. What appears to be another conspiracy video, the King fucking James Bible, his Rumble channel, a shitty merch store, his Twitter, I can only imagine how unhinged he is there, and past there, it's a bunch of hashtags and the chapter list. There is literally no actual sources shown here.
I don't understand how this dude can sit here and say that it ain't. That is something. Anyway. And now I gotta speed through the rest of my video because I feel like I spent too much time on that topic right there. Anyway.
Yes, you fucking did. And considering the length of this video, and we're only 4 minutes in, you're probably going to do this several more times.
Hold my brain cells tight.
Video because I said that I mentioned the lightning bolt being used as a subliminally demonic sign, subliminally satanic sign in gaming and media and stuff like that. And I won't go too much in depth into that in this video, but what I do want to point out is there was a certain part of my video that he did not show in his video, and this was very funny that this was the portion of mine that he chose not to show in his video, because his version was a very edited version of my video. His was very edited.
Yeah, otherwise it would be really way too long.
Yeah, no shit, it was edited because there were a lot of points in which he just went off of fucking tangents, and even you yourself within your own video admitted that the tangents that you went on, like, were fucking terrible to begin with.
Yeah, like, if you didn't edit this video, I'm not going to shit on this, but if you didn't edit this video, you would probably be over an hour long.
Probably about 2 hours long, considering that it's almost been 40 minutes that we've been recording this shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say, for context, it's been about 40 minutes, and we've only made it like 5 minutes into the video.
Yeah.
The image he chose not to show when he was mocking me. This is an image of Anton LaVey, who is the founder of the Satanic Church.
Okay, and
okay, so just
again, context.
Okay. I can see that like there's a little lightning bolt inside the
yeah, exactly.
the
and that was also a thing that I had to cut out too, because it ultimately just tied into the entire point of context fucking matters. And yes, of course, in this context, yes, the lightning bolt is being used as a way to display, oh, the fucking Dark Lord himself, okay? Again, it's based on fucking context. In this context, it means this. But in the fucking video games context, it's probably just a cool decal on a shirt.
Obviously, that medallion is going to be significant to him for some reason. And if you read the Bible says Satan was beheld falling down as a lightning bolt. And he just so happened to choose a lightning bolt to put on his medallion. The founder of the Satanic Church just so happened to choose the symbol from the Bible that represents Satan to put on his medallion, which is a pentagram, which is clearly a satanic image. Kind of funny how he left that part out. Okay, time out. So this is me interjecting this really quick. You're about to see two images on the screen.
There's the two images. Once again, lightning bolt isn't evil. Context. You gotta know the context it's being used in.
And then the fucking, oh my god. Masonic all-see.
Why is it like a Nickelodeon sign? Wait, what is going on in this image? Where did you get this from?
Something tells me that this man is probably unironically terrified of the $1 bill if he is fucking seeing this shit.
Be of a Nickelodeon image, and it'll have the all-seeing eye in that image. That all-seeing eye is pure evil, and I did a video exposing that all-seeing eye. It will be linked in the video, in the description of this video, just in case you missed it. It was the video right before this one. And you'll also see the lightning bolt in these two images as well.
The fucking shirt says Jesus saves! I'm gonna fucking throw myself off a cliff!
Also, I'm guessing he had the Nickelodeon symbol in there because I just realized I think that like the triangle with the eye in it or whatever, you know, or the eye of something, the Masonic eye, I believe that's what he was calling it. That was part of that image.
Yeah.
Okay. You would have a better chance actually like having a conspiracy against Nickelodeon then. Also, what does the eye have to do with Hi-Fi Rush? I want to know that.
Again, this just so far feels like yet another random tangent that honestly is just not proving anything.
Clear that that image is not meant to glorify Jesus. And also, I've gotten a few comments in regards to lightning bolts. I've gotten a few comments about superheroes like the Flash and stuff. And then this dude Mischief in this video, he mentioned superheroes and stuff. Superheroes are absolutely not excluded from having demonic ties, and I will leave a video in the...
Okay, so he at least doesn't have a double standard there. He actually genuinely, unironically thinks that the fucking superheroes that even I mentioned are probably connected to Satan. Okay, glad to know that he at least genuinely thinks that, but I'm genuinely wondering if he's ever going to bring up the fact that Mischief, alongside with myself and probably a few others that have also talked about this video, also brought up the fact that you quite literally, unironically said that you were paranoid of fucking batteries.
Interjection that I want to mention. I did mention this in my initial video about Hi-Fi Rush, but I said it really quick and I kind of flew past it, and I want to elaborate on it a tad bit more now. I do realize that when it comes to electrical appliances, that a lightning bolt will be used to indicate electricity or that power of some sort will be generated. And I did state that in my video about Hi-Fi Rush, but again, I kind of stated it very briefly and I kind of flew past it.
Well, it's not just that you flew past it, it's that you also decided to include the fact that you literally said, well, even then you can't really be sure because Satan presents himself as an angel of light and, you know, therefore it could be hiding inside of your batteries. It's kind of funny that he's not bothering to bring that shit up, is he? Almost as if that would completely fucking break his point apart.
I'm gonna create
he's cutting context from his own video!
I'm gonna start a new conspiracy theory. Satan's in my toaster, help.
Now, even with all that being said, every now and then you might run across a piece of media that has that lightning bolt on it that does not have something going on, but it ain't often at all. I'm telling you, when you see that...
Oh no, it's more often than you would think.
It's literally like every symbol. It's not...
I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the time where you see a lightning bolt, it has absolutely nothing to do with religion.
I know why I'm satanic now. I watched Bolt when I was a kid.
Now, moving along, he also mentioned, at minute marker 7 minutes and 47 seconds, he mentioned Harry Potter, because in my video, I referenced Harry Potter having the lightning bolt on his head. Again, satanic emblem being put right in front of your face.
I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself at this point, so I'm just going to move past it and just simply mention the fact that not once throughout the entire almost 10 minutes that we've made it through this video has he shown any video footage of Mischief's video.
Also, once again... Well, actually, I'm not going to say it. We all know context.
We've already said it like 500 times at this point. I don't think it's... No, J.K. Rowling, I don't think is a religious nutjob. She's just a fucking turf.
Oh, she's just a transphobe.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
And also, hang on, what was the timestamp? I want to actually, like, find that.
Potter, look at that's on his head.
What? How is Harry Potter even slightly connected to Hi-Fi Rush? And how the fuck is Harry Potter satanic? Harry Potter as a franchise is about as one-dimensional as you could possibly get. You have the good guys and you have the bad guys. Harry Potter fights the bad guys. He is not satanic in any way, shape or form. Apparently Harry Potter as a franchise just can't catch a break. You have the far left calling it transphobic, and now you have the far right calling it satanic. Thankfully neither side is taken seriously, because why the fuck would they be? However, in all honesty, I am getting extremely annoyed with how often I have to defend Harry Potter on this channel, considering how much I hate the films.
So there we go. There's the context of that one particular section that he seems to be bitching about right here.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Mischief has a fair point. They're not connected at all. And also, I'm gonna bring up something which I do not think he can say this is satanic. Bolt. the movie from like long ago.
No, that was brought up by
How
Mischief
the
earlier
game.
on in the video when the lightning bolt
Oh,
was
that
first
was?
mentioned. It's also brought up by, like, you know, myself and a few others that have talked about this video.
So he just hasn't addressed
No,
that
he
at
did
all.
address it earlier on by, you know, talking about how, you know, I've already talked about, you know, superheroes and their connection to Satanism. Here's an hour-long video that you need to watch in order to get the context because I can't be fucking asked to try and condense it down into a few short sentences.
He mentioned Harry Potter because in my video I referenced Harry Potter having the lightning bolt on his head. Again, satanic emblem being put right in front of your face and people don't even recognize it, but it's right there, but you don't know what you're looking at unless somebody tell you. But minute marker 7 minutes 47 seconds, he said, what is wrong with Harry Potter? Remember, this is a guy who said he knows the Bible so well. I have to tell you that the Bible says that witchcraft is an abomination. There's no such thing as good witchcraft, good sorcery, good whatever. I have to tell you that the Bible says that witchcraft is a sin.
And witchcraft is also not real, so who cares?
Yeah. Anyone remember the whole Salem witch trials and how that was like a fucking tragedy because they killed innocent people?
Yeah, they just, like, killed people for, like, doing some of the most mundane shit.
But you know the Bible so well, much more than this religious fanatic. And then he said, what does Harry Potter have to do with Hi-Fi Rush? Once again, I have to break this down. The connection was not between Harry Potter and Hi-Fi Rush. It was between the lightning bolt and Harry Potter.
So then why the fuck did you bring it up?
Let's see his proof.
Now I need everybody to listen up closely because this next thing I'm about to talk about is proof that what I've been telling you across my videos for this year, 2023, because in 2023 that's when I made the change to start talking about the gospel and exposing some of these demons in these games. I have been telling y'all that Satan's goal is to put this stuff in your face so much that you become numb to it, that you feel like, that you start to feel like it's just a normal part of everyday life. Keep in mind, I've been saying that all this year on my channel long before he made this video. Keep that in mind. I was saying that, the Bible said it first, but I was saying that on my channel long before he made this video. Now, in his video, at minute marker 10 minutes, 10 seconds, he said, if the devil is real, then he is too smart to use the hand rock on sign, the devil horn sign, to subliminally program people. Then he said, pay attention, then he said, he is pretty sure that it's not satanic anymore. What?
I mean,
And
it's
he is
not.
right. You're just bringing up pictures of, yeah, people that are connected to Satanism using this, okay? Like, this only proves that people who are part of, like, Satanism and whatnot are using it as a satanic symbol. This doesn't prove that it's being used by everyone to display that it's a satanic symbol.
Yeah.
Again, let's go to that fucking time marker here since he brought it up. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Here we go.
Regardless of that fact, if the devil is real, I'm sure he's far too intelligent to be using the rock-on sign in order to subliminally imprint his ideologies onto people. Especially when it's obvious that's not remotely satanic anymore. Not that I really give a shit anyway.
Yeah, he even basically just says, yeah, I don't fucking care if people use it as a satanic thing because that's just what that context is.
Yeah, it's all based on context. Yes, some people can use it in a satanic concept, in a satanic context. However, it's also the rock-on symbol, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
This is
It's
a
literally
fun-
just a rock-on symbol, or
Hi-Fi Rush is a game about music. It entirely revolves around music.
I think there's also another section within, like, this part of Mischief's video. I'm probably going to play that too because I don't know if, you know, Anus Fucker McGee is actually going to be bringing it up at some point. He probably will, but, you know, it's, you know, continuing on with the whole Devil Horns thing, and it's another section.
My game should have satanic imagery in it. Doom, for example, is one of my favorite game franchises of all time. And honestly, I think you should be a massive fan of Doom after all you spent the entire series killing demons.
If that hand symbol only means rock on and party on, what in the world are politicians doing throwing this hand signal up?
Well, you see, it's quite simple. Politicians need votes, and so they act like the common folk, and subsequently, needing to be down with the kids.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, that's the section I wanted to get into, was him, you know, bringing up, oh, why are politicians bringing this up? And it's a very simple explanation.
That is proof of what I'm telling you.
666 hand? That's an okay hand sign!
Well, okay.
And this is the fucking Beatles! This is the Beatles, a fucking classic rock band!
By the way, I'm sending you something on Discord right now. You might want to check this out. So this is, I guess, the devil horns that he keeps mentioning, or the rock on sign. It literally says in Hatha Yoga, a similar hand gesture with the tip, which is literally the sign of the horn. It's known as, I don't know how to pronounce this. If I mispronounce it, I'm sorry. Apana Mudra. A gesture believed to rejuvenate the body. in Indian classic dance forms, it symbolizes the lion. In Buddhism, it's seen as a
to expel demons!
Expel demons, remove negative energy, and ward off evil.
Literally, it's literally within fucking Buddhism, it's the complete opposite meaning of Satanism. It's literally used as a gesture to say, fuck off, evil!
13.
To keep this stuff in your face so that you get numb to it and you feel like it's just a part of life. I've been telling you that, and this dude proves it. And he talking like he's so smart on this video. This proves what I'm saying. You get people getting numb to this stuff over a period of time. This is proof. People listen. How is it not satanic anymore when it's the same hand sign now that it was back then?
Once again, let's look at
Once
this.
again, that is quite literally the goddamn point. And also, second of all, okay, I'm not going to deny that desensitization does in fact exist, but this is not the case of desensitization. It is quite literally just, this isn't satanic, you're just literally pulling shit out of your ass and seeing what
totally
sticks.
Depends on context. If you're using it in a satanic context, yeah, of course it's satanic then. But the thing is, if someone else uses it, for example, we already brought up the whole Wikipedia article. I'm pretty sure they were using it first.
It's all based on context. It means different things to different people. In some places, it'll probably piss somebody off. In other places, they'll probably think that you're trying to keep a demon away, okay? At the end of the day, it doesn't really fucking matter.
It's the same one. Jesus Christ is real. God is real. Heaven is real. Satan is real. I'm telling y'all, give your life to Jesus Christ. This
Source? It came to me in a dream.
We had the exact same idea.
Then he went on to say, not that, he said he's pretty sure the hand sign is not satanic anymore. Then he went on to say, not that he would care. So Mischief is saying that he does not care that the devil horn is satanic. He said that in his video. I'm not putting those words in his mouth. Then he said he does not see why a game should not have satanic imagery in it anyway. Are you kidding me? You don't you don't understand why a game should not have satanic imagery in it. Then he went on to show a little clip of Doom saying that Doom is one of his favorite games. Doom showed up in the game with horns on his head, and he's saying that in Doom you go and you fight a bunch of demons and you kill a bunch of demons anyway. The problem with that, people, is that the protagonist is portrayed as having horns on his head.
That's a fucking skin!
That's a cosmetic.
It's a fucking cosmetic that he decided to show off. The normal appearance of the Doom guy is just the Doom guy in like some sort of like space-age military uniform.
It's the Praetor armor, and
yeah, it's a Praetor armor. It's like some really futuristic looking, like brute, almost like, you know, military looking shit.
It was forged by the makers, which are like literally angels.
This dude is deceived and he's talking about me. Keep in mind, the Bible was written thousands of years ago. It told the way Mischief would be. It said that he would be that way a couple thousand years ago. And here he is today doing exactly what the Bible said he would do, and other people are following right in line with him. The Bible says that in the last days, people will be under strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, meaning believe all the lies that Satan tells, that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, meaning the truth of Jesus Christ, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. This dude takes pleasure in unrighteousness. He just said that, when I told him in the video, that he just said he don't care if the devil horns are demonic or not. But I'm not done, because later on in this video, he's going to talk about how he actually thinks demonic stuff is fun. Then at Mark 12 minutes and 45 seconds in the video, he mentions me only having 3, because first of all, let me say this. First of all, he says I'm starting to sound crazy like Kanye West because I'm saying that I'm a messenger of God. Being a messenger of something, it is very easy to be a messenger of anything. Now, to be a true messenger and to not be a false, that is something. I'm not by far and not a false prophet. I mean, anybody.
Are you sure about that?
You're literally going and attacking video games. Like, I don't understand if you went out and actually tried to, like, stop the practice of Satanism, but here's the fucking thing. These are just fucking video games.
This man is getting mad at pixels on a screen. Goddamn.
The Bible tells you to watch out for false prophet, and that I am not. But me delivering the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that is what the Bible tells me to do. But it's very clear that this man favors Satan. And then also he referenced me having only 3,000 subs for a messenger of God, saying that why would God have such an insignificant messenger? Once again, somebody who knows the Bible so well does not know that Jesus said if a shepherd has 100 sheep and one goes and gets lost, would that shepherd not leave the 99 that stayed and go find the one that was lost?
Well, it seems as if you're just kind of giving up on Mischief over here if you're trying to convert him or anything like that. So you're kind of basically just showing that you're not even willing to follow your own book.
No, I was gonna say, So basically, Mischief basically said, hey, why would God have a messenger with only 3.2 subs? And then you bring up something about basically, I just trying... I think his argument is that he's trying to convert people who are, like, completely lost. But that doesn't really address why you still only have 3.2k subs. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that doesn't exactly
Fucking
prove
hell.
anything.
That doesn't do anything. What the fuck?
And honestly, the fact that he's even bothering to address an argument of someone just saying, you know, oh, you don't have that many subscribers and whatnot, it's just kind of like, dude, you've pretty much just walked into a fucking trap at this point. Like, Mischief was mainly just pointing that out, both as a way to just kind of like say, why would he choose someone so insignificant, but also to probably just rile him up.
Would do. And then he turn around and say he don't believe in the Bible and stuff like that. Well, if the Bible and stuff ain't real, then why do you lean so heavily towards the demonic side and the satanic side of stuff and display such hatred and such anger towards God?
I don't think he's displaying any anger or
He's
hatred
not
towards
displaying
God.
anger and hatred towards God at all.
And he's not leaning into demonic stuff either. He's basically just saying, yeah, I don't care. That's basically the same that any good atheist would say. I understand. Once again, there's bad eggs in every community. I know there are atheists that are like, no, you shouldn't believe in God. Fuck you if you do. That's, yeah, I understand why you don't like those people, but he's clearly not acting like that in his video. He's basically just saying, I couldn't care less. And a lot of the stuff that you're saying really isn't making any sense. So,
Yeah, and here's the other thing, right? Okay, like, what he's
Yeah.
basically saying is, well, if you don't believe in the Bible, then why do you disagree with me?
because they just don't believe in it.
He said in his video per his own words. And this proves to you that spiritual warfare is real. This dude say he don't believe at all, then why so much hatred toward God?
Please provide context saying that he explicitly says that he hates God and is siding with Satan. Oh wait, your source says you made it the fuck up? Thought so.
Also, if spiritual warfare is real, where the fuck is my spiritual M1 Abrams? Where the fuck is it?
Spiritual warfare is real. Where's my spiritual Murasama? Come on, I need it.
And now I need to tell y'all this. Pay attention to what is happening. I told y'all somewhere near the end of my last video, go back and watch my last video, near the end of that, maybe the last couple minutes, I told y'all that people are perfectly fine going along with the demonism, pretending it ain't there, ignoring it, or even praising it. Nobody has nothing to say. You might even get a pat on the back. You might get congratulated. But the moment you start talking about the gospel, the moment you start opening up that Bible and exposing stuff, now people got a problem with you. Now
It's not that talking about your religion or anything like that is the problem. The problem is that you're drawing connections where there aren't any to begin with.
Also, I just want to mention, yeah, if you're talking about your religion, that's fine. The thing is, though, you are using your religion as a weapon. You have completely lost the point of your own religion.
Now people start sending all these hateful comments and people doing videos on you. And he ain't the only one that didn't come at me. There have been people who were with me before when I was just posting gameplay videos. But the moment I started talking about the gospel, now they want nothing to do with me.
Yeah, because that's not why they originally joined you. They joined you for the gameplay.
Yeah, they subscribed to you for the gameplay. They didn't subscribe to you to hear you go on unhinged rants about the Bible.
It would be like if Markiplier decided to suddenly just start doing only yoga videos or something. People would be like, this is weird.
Yeah, they
And
subscribe to the man
you-
for,
you-
you know, funny gameplay or just, like, funny videos in general. They didn't sign up to watch him do exercise.
Mad when it comes to the gaming world, no gaming community. Why is nobody mad at all the demonism? But the moment you bring up Christ, people got a problem with you. If that tells you that Satan has a hold on you, you are asleep, you need to wake up. The Bible says Satan deceived the whole world. That is the Bible's written thousands of years ago. It said that you would be okay with demonism long before you were actually okay with demonism.
Okay,
I've said this before. There are just certain moments in almost any video that I end up making that's like this, where something just happens or something is said that is so unbelievably stupid that it just leaves me at a loss for words.
I think it actually forced a mental reset on me. Like, my brain basically crashed, and then it had to reboot.
I think for I think for the sake of both of us, we're gonna cut it off here, because I think if we go any further, our brains are quite literally just going to turn into Campbell's soup. Okay.
You were okay with I don't even what you were okay with Satanism before or with demonism before it was demon. What the fuck?
Also, Jesus Christ, we've been recording for an hour and 50 minutes. I'm just gonna get the outro done and over with. We're gonna cut it off here. Thanks for watching. Do the things I usually tell you to do, okay? Like, subscribe, comment, whatever the fuck you want me to talk about. Follow me on Twitter, you get the point, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. I think I deserve a mental break after this.